Hey guys, SoloBase15 here. Welcome back to Grand Arena Season 4, Round 3. This is the second battle. On the way to the championships, on the way to Kyber. Let's take a look at the matchup. You can see here I have the GP advantage. Most of that advantage is sitting in ships though, so really not going to make that big of a difference. When looking at relics, I have more in the 3 and 4 range. He has more in 5 through 7. And looking at GA stats, the only two that really show any differences, I have more lifetime banners while he has more undersized wins, so he probably takes more chances here. Taking a look at the roster, I have more Zetas, I have more G13, and then in mods, I have a huge advantage except for the offense plus 100 mods. So I should be the favorite in this match. Why don't we go out and take a look at the action and see how it goes, though? Alright, so here's the board. Take a look at what we're going up against. We have a Karth team. We have an Asajj Daka zombie team, and you can see some pretty good relic levels on that Asajj and Daka. We have a well-reliced General Grievous team with B1 and B2. Then we have a Boba team that actually has an R7 or a Sing. I be honest, you don't really see this that often. I did use Sing a lot in Grand Arena probably about 9 to 10 months ago because of the stun on her basic. Checking out her R7 stats here, she's got over 110k health and protection. Not too fast. High damage, though, which you would expect with an R7 character. So that should be interesting to go up against. Now, looking at the bottom zone, which is what we want to clear first, you can see a 6-star General Skywalker here with R7 Rex and 5s. That's probably the most difficult team in this zone. Then we have an R4 Mother Taliesin-led Acolyte and Spirit team. And finally, we have a Dooku Jango and Sunfac team. So, the way we're going to approach this is just go, well, from bottom up, actually. We're going to start with this General Skywalker team and go in with my CLS team. So we are forced to target Skywalker here. And the thing about him only being 6-star is he's only got so much health and protection. So that lets us get him down fairly quickly. Now the question is, are we going to be able to chew through these clones before he can stand back up? Alright, we got through 5s and Skywalker is back up now. Luckily, Chewie avoided the daze. I have 150% tenacity on him to try and avoid the daze in situations like that. Now we will just take out this Rex before he can start with his mini Annihilate. And it's just down to Skywalker now, which Han took out with his counterattacks before I can even build some protection back. So 53 banners there. Now we have this Dooku team with Jango and Sunfac. We'll try it with my JTR team. She's got the daze for both Sunfac and Dooku, which is nice. So we'll put daze on Dooku. Stealth everyone but BB-8. Now let's see if we can get Dooku out of here fairly quickly. And Dooku is gone. We're going to have to focus on Sunfac next. Just because Jango has the damage immunity for one more turn. Wow. And Django took out R2. Alright. Well, we'll put Days on Sunfac. Now we'll try and take out this Django before he gets another strong hit off. We'll actually steal his turn meter. This will kill him the first time. Now, let's see if we can just get one more on him. We're going to put Days back on Sunfac there. And this should take out Django before he gets another turn. So now it's just Sunfac. It's not going to be fantastic banners because of losing R2. But Sunfac really isn't going to be that much of a threat to JTR and BB-8. So there you go. At least we got the team down. 49 banners is pretty, well, it's not good, but going for one shot, one kill, that's really the most important thing. Now this Talzin, if you look at the mods real quick, she's modded very heavily for offense with just under 10,000 in special damage. So I need a team that's going to be able to survive. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to use my my Geos here. They're going to share a health pool and heal after Talzin's initial hit. And we're going to hope that that's enough. And actually, Talzin doesn't even get a turn here. Oh, this Geo team is just so good on offense. Now, the problem we have, as you can see right there, is Talzin's going to come back and assist every time a Night Sister attacks. But she's only attacking Brute, so I'm going to lose some banners for lost protection, but that was a fairly easy fight, so I'm not going to complain really there. Now, in the back, what do we have hiding? We have Stormtrooper Han, Wampa, and Watt. We have new Magna Droidica team. Then we have a Boba with Nest team. And then we have the Kira Vandor L3 team. That's really just there to annoy rather than be that good. So let's go up top. You know, there's two really good teams up top. We'll focus on that for now. So we're going to go in with this General Grievous team, with my Jedi Knight Revan team. Actually, before we go in, let me see this B2. Does have a crit avoidance arrow. So it's going to be a lot to chew through. But Jedi Knight Revan should be able to take care of this. Let's hope. I have relics on Yoda and Jolie. Hopefully it's enough. So we'll start by targeting the B2. Direct focus on him. Spread some foresight. That saves you at least from one B1 hit. Of course, he's restoring the protection to B2, which drags this out a little bit. Alright, now direct focus again. We got the protection down on him. Gonna call Yoda, heals people up. Big hit and gets him gone. Savior was just used, if you noticed. Now, AoE, spread foresight. Hit Grievous. Gonna heal Jolie up here a little bit by calling him to assist. And we're gonna work down the B1 a little. Let's see if we can stun Grievous here. No, and also don't take a turn. So he's taking out Revan. Jolie is up again, thankfully. Okay, so now we can get the mark on Grievous, and it stuns him. Of course, he's going to lose the stun as soon as, well, right there. I took away his protection, and that gets rid of the stun. Now, I'm going to call Jolie here and not... Or I'm going to call Jedi Knight Revan here to restore some protection on him and give him bonus protection. Just for when Grievous is going to take his next turn, basically. Big hit. Didn't steal turn meter, but that's alright, because we're going to just keep attacking him. Another direct focus. Now Jolie's health and protection is full right now. And so is Grandmaster Yoda's, which is nice. Because we're going to be able to survive if there is any sort of big hit. Luckily, we also stole turn meter there from Grievous. Get the direct focus in again. Spread foresight. Now let's heal up Jedi Knight Revan as well. And thanks to being full health and protection, Yoda was able to survive that attack from Grievous there. So we're going to heal him up again as well. Alright. There goes Grievous. Probably not going to be able to get the extra banners there. Oh, 53 banners. That's perfect against that team. The fight took a little while, but I'll gladly take that with 53 banners. Alright, so now we have Karth here. We know that there's no Darth Revan hiding on the bottom. So we'll just start off with the Malak solo. The Malak solo really moves slowly until you get the third drain life out. So here's the first one. Because once you get that third out, you start applying healing immunity on your basics. Here's the second. So they can't heal from the dots like they normally can. So we just need one more. Next turn we should have it. And there it is. Of course I had blind on me on my basic there. But, so this should take Zalbar out. Now it's just these last two. And they should go down fairly quickly. There's Karth. Now, mission. And there she is. So 56 banners there. That helps make up for that JTR team. Now, before we get too crazy, let's just take a look at the bottom and see what we can be using here. The two teams to really worry about on the bottom are going to be the Bosk Nest, just because it's Nest, and then this Stormtrooper Han team. So taking a look at what we have left, we have Traya, we have Darth Revan, and we have Padme as our A-level teams. So we have Stormtrooper Han and Watt, we have Nest, and then we have the Asajj team. So we're going to go in with Padme here against Asajj. It's actually going to be a tanky team to get through. They're just not going to be able to apply the they are going to apply the debuffs because I put the protection up right before Asajj could, or Asajj dispelled. Now we're just going to start chewing through this team. And there's Daka's first death. We need to get Daka down one more time. Before we do that, we have to cut through this zombie. So protection up again, which Asajj just dispels. Now the zombie's going to be slowed down. So we just need to get through Daka. There's the second kill on Daka. And there's the third kill on Daka. So we're not going to get great full banners here, just 51. But now this team should go down without any more problem other than apparent dodges. And there it is. Okay, so 51 banners. In 3v3, that's kind of expected. Next, we have this Nest team. And let's see. We have Traya. We can either take out Nest with Traya or take out Stormtrooper Han and Wampa with Traya. I think I'm going to just go down. We'll take out the Watt team first. I'm going to do that with my Traya. Just because we have technically 3 different dispels for when Stormtrooper Han taunts. In fact, Stormtrooper Han just isn't going to do his ability taunt. He's going to be taunting. Well, now that he's isolated, he's not going to be taunting. But he only gives the turn meter when he uses the ability, not when Watt forces taunt on him. Let's see if we can apply Daze to Wampa. Well, annihilate Stormtrooper Han. Now we just need to take out the Wampanator. Well, isolate him. And there's Wampa. So 53 banners against that Stormtrooper Han team. Again, no complaints. We'll take Darth Revan in against this Nest team. All right. Now, the bounty hunters do restore protection whenever Darth Revan or any of the cohorts go and gain their debuffs of ferocity. But as you can see, they just, it's Darth Revan against Bosk. They just rip through it. Next, so we have bounty hunters, then we have Newt, and then we have Kira. So this Newt team, it's quite the strong droideka there. But we'll go in with Shakti. We're going to pay the extortion so it doesn't start adding up. We dispelled Droideka. Now we're going to call Clone Sergeant. Just start whittling down. Actually, let's get Newt out before he gives more extortion. Next, we're going to take out this Droideka, because Magna Guard is really no threat. Now, do we need? Yeah, we need to heal Arc here. All right, 52 banners against an R3 Droideka. So we have Kira, and then we have the bounty hunters. When you take a look at what we have left, we have Grievous, we have Nest, we have Jango, we have KRU. Come down. So the question is, which team do I want to use Grievous on? The only thing I'm worried about on this Boba team is the stun. Other than that, we'll go in with Grievous. I actually don't like Grievous on offense. I just fail to change my defense because it's worked so far. And he does have this AoE, which does pretty good damage. Alright, take out Greedo. Take out Boba. Restore B2's protection. And 52 banners. That's not bad. Alright, looking at the fleet that's placed, it's just Thrawn and Geos. Then Kira Nest. Or Kira without Nest. We have a couple different options that we can use. On my other account, I just faced this team with my own Nest, and I ended up winning. The fight took forever, though. But we'll still go in and do it, because I know it can work. This team is also much better modded than my other team. And Vandor got... I didn't get the kill fast enough, so Vandor got prepared. Did the days there just because Stagger were on two of them. And so I wanted to steal their turn meter. There's Vandor. Now we just have to cut through the counter-attacking L3. Alright, should finish with 54 banners, and actually it went fairly quickly. Because like I said, this account is much better modded than my alt account. So we'll come up here. And we'll use Negotiator. And scroll down to Plo. We'll try and do this short-handed, just for a couple extra points, because I dropped a little more than I wanted there. Alright, buff immunity on Sunfac. I'm still going to have to attack him anyway, just because the other two are in stealth. But the other two are now dazed. There goes Sunfac. We'll call in 5s, try and go for a big hit here. Soldier's gone. They're gonna call in the Hyena Bomber here. Alright, make sure none of my people die. And 2 for the price of 1 on the AoE. So 60 banners. Alright, let's see what the final score was. So I'm finishing with 2461. It's a solid score. He basically has to full clear me to beat me. As you can see, he kept a lot of good teams for offense, though. So we'll see how it goes, and I will be back momentarily to show you how this round ended up. Alright, so here we can see the final results. I pulled off the win. Taking a look at the defenses, you can see the top zone, he was able to one-shot the entire top. Come down here to the bottom front zone, another time he was able to one-shot his way through it. Then come to the bottom back zone, And this is where I got defense. This is where I got a win. It was Newt, Dooku, and Magna. This team has actually been doing fairly well for me this Grand Arena. I just kind of threw it in when I was placing defenses just because they're good tunes, but they're not especially well modded or geared. But got me the win this time. Take a look at the fleets. And my fleet was one shot. That's really not that big of a surprise. That Malevolence team it's not starred up enough to cause any problems. Well, so here we are. We're 7-1 now after 8 rounds in Grand Arena, and we're doing well, and we're going for the championship tomorrow. So I will see you guys again for that round. In the link to this fight, I'm going to include, we'll have the link to my Discord that I share with Zareth. I'm going to have a link to our counter sheet, so all these battles will be on the counter sheet, so you can see how to counter the various teams as you're fighting. It just makes it easier for you to find. And then finally, we have a link to Zareth and I's podcast that's hanging out. We try and publish by every Tuesday. So thank you for joining me, and see you guys tomorrow for the championship.